I'd like to know the 4 key pillars to start losing weight, growing muscle, and start sustaining a healthy body and lifestyle. Well, in the next 3 to 5 minutes, I'm going to give you a sneak peek behind the curtain and show you not only what I use for myself, but also what I teach my private clients, where you can start winning at this, getting traction, losing weight, seeing your body change, and learning to sustain it, which is the key thing. Now, as an added bonus, if you drop the keyword below in the comments, the keyword being masterclass, I'm going to give you access to my free metabolic masterclass, which will give you an insight into your metabolic type, your body type, and how you can implement these key pillars in line with understanding your body and metabolic type, where you can maximize the results. So remember, drop that comment below, drop that keyword metabolic. So let me just get into this. Before I do, my name is Coach Joe Davis. I'm a body transformation specialist, working with many clients all around the world, and having been through such an extreme transformation myself, losing a lot of weight and growing into bodybuilding, amateur competitive bodybuilding, it became a passion of mine to start helping many others. I specialize in working with busy men and women of 35 plus in that age group, where, and I'm in the same age group too, where we're so busy, we're so taxed for time, we're busy with busy careers, busy lives, busy family lives. Maximizing the rewards for our efforts is the key. And that's, again, this is what the Mean Formula is all about. So let's get into this training. So the Mean Formula, let me just show you what this exactly means, okay? Excuse the pun. So Mean, M is for mindset, okay? E is for exercise. A is for accountability. And N is for nutrition. So these are the 4 key pillars. Now let's start with mindset. So the first thing I need to ask you, or maybe even challenge you a little bit, is that, are you in a growth or fixed mindset? Are you open to change? Are you open to making changes which are going to lead to long-term outcomes? Also, do you have a tangible goal in mind? Do you have something that's realistic, which is in reach now, where you can set and you can have that as a starting point and envisionment to start winning it, working towards achieving that goal? Well, this is where mindset comes into play. So having those tangibles, as well as having that growth mindset where you can start evolving and changing the approach from where you start, the point is, to where you want to go, is the first key pillar to winning at your endeavors and your goal, which is, of course, in mindset leading to that outcome. The next one is exercise excellence, exercise. So of course we have to exercise to start creating a change in the body, but it has to be sustainable. So thinking about where we can implement these, a structure, having maybe exercise at a certain point in the day where we know we can follow that pattern, or even incrementally through the week, where we know we have certain, points in the days and in the week where we can actually give that time. The time is deserved, the time you deserve to exercise, of course, in a sustainable way. So having something in place which you can sustain, which is not going at it maybe at 100 miles an hour from day one, because the body is an adaptive machine. So, we need to have something in place which is going to be, leading towards that result down the line, which is sustainable. So it could be maybe just going for a walk to start with, and then maybe some body weight exercises, leading to some resistance exercise with weights, added weights, something along those lines. It depends on you. And the next one here is acute accountability, being accountable to your goal, showing up for yourself. So, using that as a prerequisite, as something which is tangible, comes back to mindset a lot as well, where you're actually being accountable to what you want to sustain and achieve. So when things come up, when parties come up, when, occasions come up, you can then remain, enjoy it a little bit, because a little bit of like what you like at times is cool, but actually having it sort of reined in a little bit, because you're accountable to that goal and that mindset that you're going to overcome, and you're going to start, creating more of a change in your approach to this. And last but not least, nutrition, which is probably actually the most important part of this. There's no outrunning life and fork, there's no out training a bad diet. So we have to have the right nutritional balance in place, but again, it has to be sustainable. Training like a bodybuilder, exercise like a bodybuilder, eating like a bodybuilder is not going to work for most. I did it for a time because I was hella committed. It was something that was very, very important to me. It's something I did. It was my whole life. It isn't anymore. It's not sustainable for me. And it shouldn't be, it shouldn't have to be sustainable. It shouldn't have to be something you should do to get results. What you need to be doing is having a sustainable approach, having a balance, being able to enjoy a little bit of food at times you like. Again, within that balance, thinking about the mindset, thinking about the accountability, and correlating then with your exercise that's needed in line with the nutrition. And that is basically the 4 pillars, which will lead to that outcome, lead to that result you're looking to achieve. Remember, if you want access to that roadmap, comment below, and I'll see you for the next training. Coach Joab.